Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're taking a look at a complete set of promo bookmarks related to Scoundrels. Scoundrels was published on January 1st, 2013, pushed back from its original release date of late 2012, of course published by Timothy Zahn, one of the last books in the EU continuity prior to the reboot in 2014. This is a hard set to put together. Some of these are still available, but a few just seemingly never seem to come up. This was offered pretty widely at cons back in 2012. I like to think that the fact that they're pretty scarce now hopefully owes the fact that people actually use them as bookmarks and are continuing to read old EU books. Realistically, it's probably the case that, look, they're paper, they're meant to be used. Except in my case, I just like to keep them in, my collectible archives. But for those who actually use them as bookmarks, they've probably all fallen apart by now. But I want to show you what's on the back of all of them. It includes some information about these individual characters, in addition to, in every case, the blurb with a preview of the cover itself. Coming this winter, a highly anticipated novel by Zahn from Del Rey and Lucas Books. Again, you can see copyright 2012, in anticipation of what ultimately became the very, very early 2013 release. So in the case of the first here, and I should note that I've actually arranged them all in the way in which they'd appear on the dust jacket if you were to take it off and lie it flat. So these first few characters here would be on the back, and of course, here are the characters from the front. In the first case here, we have Kel, a character we've seen in a number of previous EU stories. With every one of these, there's basic information about their species and height and weight, but I'll profile their criminal records here and the little notes that get added. So in the case of Kel, his criminal profile, demolitions, enemy combatant, and a note that he doesn't play well with droids. Here we have Winter. Winter is obviously another character we've seen in a number of previous EU stories. Some basic information about Winter, and her criminal profile is that she's a thief, a security slicer, and an information broker, and a note that she doesn't know everything. This is a character that I'm sure a lot of people initially thought was probably Elon Sleaze-Bogano from Attack of the Clones, the character that offered Obi-Wan some death sticks in the underbelly of Coruscant. But no, it's actually Zerba. And criminal profile, pickpocket, quick change impersonator, and a note that he may rob you blind. Here we've got a cool character that actually has a twin. One of a number of twins in the EU beyond just the most famous Star Wars twins, Luke and Leia. But it's Bink, and criminal profile, ghost burglar, con artist, and a note, not afraid of heights. And finally, the last three, the original trilogy characters, as if they need an introduction or reintroduction, with Chewbacca here, obviously, a smuggler, saboteur, and a note that he may drop heavy items. With Han, a note that he is, of course, a smuggler, an enemy combatant, and a criminal mastermind. And, a note that he sometimes shoots second. I don't really like that they, kind of are playing around with one of the weirder tweaks to the special editions, but what are you going to do? It's just a promo after all. And then finally Lando, a card player, a gambler, and a con artist, and a note that he can be hard on air speeders. So here you go, the complete run of bookmarks related to Scoundrels. I honestly don't remember if there's much else promoting Scoundrels. I mean, this is clearly whatever you think of the book, and I do have mixed views about it. The cover's pretty cool, and it would be really neat to think that there's a poster out there of all of this. And I've just never seen one, and I don't remember one being offered around this time at the various Star Wars conventions. That you would have likely picked something like this up at the Del Rey booth. If you know about one, let me know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to add it to the collection. Anyway, more promos next time. See ya.